Lynchburg, Virginia. It's the Old Dominion Monarchs and the Virginia Tech Hokies. We stay the state ball again. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
It's the best entrance in college football, particularly at night. Virginia Tech, Sandman, here we go. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Monarchs ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Hokies offense will have first crack at this one. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football, so we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Under pressure, and he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Making the adjustment. Back to pass on second down. Out wide right, it's Hawkins. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
And that's better protection up front by these guys. You give up a sack the play before, you got to give your quarterback some time. They do. And another thing that I really like, guys, what he did right here, you don't have to take a shot. You don't have to get it all back in one play. Nice job getting it out of your hands and now making the third down very manageable.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
And I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
From the gun, it's Overton. Hard running there. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. Part of the Hokies' DNA to rely on that ground game, sort of like a Kevin Jones type guy.
No doubt, and I think it's always what's made these offenses go. Like the running game, the versatility of the running game, but you got to have that bell cow that you can hand it off to establish it.
Makes the catch, it's Denmark. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Second down to the air. Slings it downfield. It's caught.
You've got to be excited if you're a fan of this team. What you've seen on this opening drive, they look locked in, all 11 guys on the same page. This has been a beautiful opening drive. Really nice tempo, phenomenal.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And he added the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Agnew. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Old Dominion's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. The running game built around this guy, Devin Roche, one of the better running backs in all of college football and a vital cog in this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I'll tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
The Monarchs in the hurry-up. Moves the pocket. It's Potter. Rushes on. Hauls it in. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Straight ahead, it's Roach. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Takes the handoff. It's Roach. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. No huddle here for the offense. Rides to the back. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. And the Monarchs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. Not a lot of room to field this one. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Got a man, it's Denmark. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Running inside, it's Overton. At the 35, he's got room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Drops back on first down. Left side is Keith. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He makes a catch. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw one first. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone, picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. Down by a touchdown, and we'll see if they can get on the board with this drive. Handoff from the gun. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. The Monarchs want to move quickly.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
These fans touching the figurative hokey stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Lets it fly. Upstairs, he's got it. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Back to pass, it's Potter. Comes down, it's Roach. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Quick give, it's Roach. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. They'll try to pick up this third down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. He's looking to throw. Back's got it on the screen. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Monarchs are marching down the field.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Roach. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. Powers inside. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And they get another first down, and this offense right now, man, it's just death by 1,000 cuts, right? Like, not a lot of big plays, but they're finding ways to continue to move the football to get first downs, and a lot of times, man, the wear-out factor will come. You run a bunch of plays, and this defense can get tired.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Second and long here. To the air, it's Potter. Rush right in his face. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
The run inside, it's Roach. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
First play of this drive. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Denmark. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Hokies want to crank the tempo.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
The Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8-ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds him out of the backfield. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
And defensively on third down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down, play back. If they want to dump the ball off to the running back, so be it. But you got to tackle them, and you got to get them to the ground. And that's exactly what this defense does, and they force the fourth down.
As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 4 team, the Texas Longhorns.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half?
There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run him again. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Looking downfield, it's Potter. And they can't make the play on third down. The Monarchs decide to punt it away.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Handoff to the lone back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can...
Gashes the heart of the knee. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Hits inside. It's Overton. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Selling the fake. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver. He catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that 1st down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks, and getting the 1st down.
And the Hokies will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Davis. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Back to throw, it's Potter. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the 1st down on 3rd down.
Right side, it's Harris. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Monarchs have their offense in high gear.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Now on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Scanning the field, it's Potter. Fires on the move. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. On the run, it's Hawkins.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Overton. On his feet at the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Out wide right, it's Brown. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Breaks into the open. Inside the 50. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponent's got this game in hand, but because of that interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one.
In this moment of the game, late, you need your quarterback to be playing his best football. This is when you need him to be the most accurate and to make the best decisions, and he has not yet completed a throw here in the fourth quarter. That is bad news for this offense.
Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Got it behind the line. It's Goodwin. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Monarchs are in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The Monarchs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the tight end. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. To throw, it's Potter. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
Number 93, set to advance on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what update do you have for it?
Here on the Virginia Tech sideline, I am keeping my eye on what's going on with their field goal kicker right now. They do have a little bit of a lead, but in this opportunity, can they rely on the guy that's already missed here in this game? Coach could go for it, but I do see him talking to the kicker, trying to gain some confidence, make sure that he's ready to go if they do call his number. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Long way to go on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Hawkins. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The crowd is going to tell you the result of this one. They are into it on this huge 3rd and 3. Plows his way ahead. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They've got a 1st down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Running inside, it's Overton. Nowhere to go.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All 3rd downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Making the adjustment on the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Right side, it's Brown. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Moving to his left. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I...
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Looking for more room. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by one possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Sets his feet. It's Potter. Here comes the heat. Trying to get away. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Look out. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it, but we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part, and David, moving forward, they're going to have to play better on that side.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought their A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points. Win, advance, build some confidence, find some things with this offense down the road that you do better.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.